Hey, hey. Happy Friday, everybody. Happy Friday. Such a happy Friday here.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Got a great show coming up.
It is.
It's Super Bowl week. So we
Yes.
got lots of stuff to talk about, including the Super Bowl.
Yep.
We're gonna give you our picks.
I got picks.
Yeah, it's not KC. That's who I pick.
That's who you pick?
Well, yeah.
That's not who you pick. You don't pick Casey, right?
I just don't.
You're not.
I'm not going for them. I have no beef with the Eagles, but I'm not going for Casey. No offense. Or offense, whatever. Like,
No offense or
either
offense.
way's fine. You know?
Yes.
Either way's fine.
Yes.
Just saying.
Yep. Oh, it didn't show up all the way. Your picture.
That's
That's Chris walking into the Super Bowl party at any Super Bowl party.
Boom.
Why didn't it go in all the way?
I mean,
Hey.
yeah.
You didn't.
Hey.
You broke it.
Yeah.
Darn it.
Darn
So-
it anyway.
So you're gonna go in with all Broncos stuff,
Yep.
and you're gonna root for the NFC team. Is that what I'm getting?
I'm not really going to be rooting for anybody, honestly.
Yeah.
Gonna be,
I think I'm Christian McCaffrey. I like his way. He was like, I hope they end in a tie. That's how I hope. Yeah. Just keep playing until there's a tie.
Interesting. I'm excited about the food.
Yeah.
The commercials.
Yeah.
The halftime show. If Riri's gonna announce a tour, because I keep hearing that she's gonna go on tour. Is she gonna announce it at the Super Bowl? We'll find out. You never know.
Yeah.
never know.
Yeah.
Who knows?
Rihanna, let's go. And Britney Spears
Do it.
is still alive. She's been like all over Instagram saying, "Hey, I'm still alive."
Yeah.
Apparently, her family is worried about her again.
We're worried about you too,
Yeah.
Brett.
We're worried about you too, Brittany. I mean,
Yeah, girl, come on.
come on.
They're
quit-
they're worried
quit
that
spinning-
they want to
quit
put her
spinning
into
around. a rehab.
they want to put
or
her in
something.
like into another whatever her conservatorship was of her money. Is that what they want to put her back into?
Well, they're trying to plan an intervention and put her in rehab and saying she's not well. And the last video I saw was her on Instagram saying, "Hey guys, it's me. I'm alive. Look, I'm touching myself. I'm feeling myself. I'm alive, spinning around with my fur jacket on or my fur thing, and
Leave
she's
Brittany
alive.
alone, man.
Leave Brittany alone.
Let her
Yeah.
be.
Free
Yeah,
Brittany.
let her be.
Come on.
Yeah.
Let her be.
I
Yeah,
don't
just
know.
let her be.
I
She's not
wish-
bothering.
I
She's not bothering
she's
you.
okay, man. She just doesn't seem well.
Yeah.
Well,
don't know.
You know
Yeah.
what, Shannon? She's okay.
You think so?
Yeah.
She's free at last. Free at
She's
last.
free at last. Oh goodness.
I really have, I hope the best for her.
Yeah.
I do.
Let's talk about real stuff here on Real Talk Real Estate.
Yeah.
Let's
We-
go.
We
all
cover
day.
all the hot topics.
Oh,
Let me
hot
tell
topics.
you. Oh, hot
yes,
topics.
it's Feel Good Friday.
It's Feel Good Friday.
Yeah,
Yeah.
feeling good. Feeling good.
We're feeling so good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
let's do it.
Let's jam it along. Let's do
Yeah.
it.
Well, what about this? You want to talk about this?
Yeah, go, Brian. What is this?
Oh,
What is this
yeah.
This cool house.
So, I mean, we were talking about this along, but so the interior of this house is the main house is going to be done over the next couple weeks, and then the ADU, the garage with the accessory dwelling above it, that's actually going to be started coming up here in March. So, this house has a delivery date of right around mid-April to late April. 1.4 million is what it's listed at. This is just, I mean, amazing. Like the whole look of this house has just been redone on every level. 5 bedrooms,
Gorgeous.
3 baths on the main house, 1 bed, 1 bath ADU in the back, 2-car garage, plus there's a carport for the accessory dwelling. And I mean, this thing has roughly $60,000 in upgrades on the outside of the house alone.
Wow.
So just, like an amazing space to just entertain. It's wired for a hot tub. It's already set up for surround sound, TVs, put up a little gazebo, make this bad boy yours. But like with the landscaping and everything else, this house is just knock yourself out. So
Nice.
yeah.
Well, we're accepting offers,
Yeah,
so
that's cool.
let's get it sold.
Yeah.
Let's get this bad boy sold.
Well,
Come see it.
and,
Yeah.
I mean, how awesome
Yeah.
is that to have, what a extremely great, well laid out layout and just beautiful design. I mean, it's gorgeous.
They did a good job, or
It's-
doing
Yeah.
a great job, I should say. It's got
Yeah.
income potential, nanny quarters,
You
mother-in-law suite,
Yeah.
whatever you want it to be for that accessory dwelling, studio
Yeah.
space, honey get out of the house space.
well, it kind of talk.
all of
It
Yeah.
goes into what what we're one of our focuses on one of our workshops coming up is like accessory dwelling units, right? We're going to talk about that. We're
Yeah.
going to talk about. I mean, more and more we're seeing not just for income based. Obviously, that's a great source of income, and we'll have
Right.
experts talk about how they do that and how that works. But in addition, we're seeing a lot of families, and a lot of families are taking care of their elders and combining
Households,
forces and
yep.
households. And I mean, we see
Yeah.
it more and more. And the higher that the prices go, it's it's extremely popular in like California because the prices are way high there. So you see it a lot there in Hawaii. Places where it's and now Colorado is getting up there. So we're gonna see a lot
Yeah.
more of that kind of those kind of homes, which is cool. I think they're neat.
Yeah.
I want one
Well, we
in
had
my backyard.
yeah, we had our listing on Marshall that was in Littleton. It went under contract in one day. And it has an accessory dwelling on it, and it's multi-generational. The people that are purchasing it are purchasing it because it has the multi-generational living in it, and it allows them to have family come live with them. Also, if they decide after that down the road, they'll have income potential. But we're seeing more and more of that. And we actually have a class coming up on multi-generational homes and how does that work out, and we'll kind of get to that a little bit later, but. It's huge. It's huge right now. The accessory dwellings, multi-generational living. Chris hit it right on the head. So,
Well, the last 3 years of our experience in real estate, we're seeing a lot more families combine forces. Mother and
Yeah.
grandma's moving in with families to help take care of the kiddo. Let's sell my house, you sell your house, and let's get a bigger house and all live together.
mean,
let's
it totally
get an
makes
income
sense.
potential
Yeah.
property, a house and cottage where you live in one and then you rent out the other for Airbnb. There's all sorts of options with that for our clients and people, and
Well-
we're learning how to leverage it and teach other people how to leverage it as well. So that's really fun.
And as a culture and as a
Yeah.
like a as Americans, like we could learn something from other cultures who do embrace their elders and take care of their
Gosh,
people.
yeah.
I mean, what like it just is something that we're not known for as Americans, but now I think things are changing.
Things are changing, yeah.
And we're doing a lot more things like that, which is awesome.
And we're gonna
Yeah,
talk
it is
about
awesome.
we're gonna talk about taking your existing home and potentially adding income base type property to that. That came out really blurry. Why did that come out so blurry on there?
Well, it's just because I cut off the bottom part of it.
Oh, geez. Okay. Well, this is one of the workshops that we have coming up. One of our realtors that work with us and for us, her name is Sarah. She's got an active Airbnb in her existing property. She converted it to an Airbnb, and she's going to do a live workshop with us and show you how she ran numbers, how she converted it, how she listed it, how she did everything around that. And it's going to be a lot of fun. And hopefully, if we can get our technology guy, aka Chris, in line, we can get this live stream for those that can't drive all the way up to Westminster.
We are working on it. We're going to make it happen. So
Yep.
let's
So
just be
it'll
positive
and then I'll put the link in.
It's definitely going to be a great experience that you're not going to want to miss. If you can be one of the luckier people that
Go to it in person.
Go to it in person, I would totally do that.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I'm going to be running the live stream in here with my kids, so I won't be able to go.
Yep.
But Shannon's going to go. Sounds like Brian's going to go. I think it's extremely valuable, course. Just to really pick somebody's brain who that's what they do. I mean, and everybody wants to know how you do that, and we would love to just have that clinic and more to come too. Like Brian's got a good one on deck. We've got one talking about multi-generational living and
well, let's talk about that. What is multi-generational living? Because that workshop's going to be coming up in March, which we'll announce all of that here as soon as I get my marketing material around it.
Yeah.
But what is multi-generational living? So everybody can know what that exactly is, because we use a lot of big terms and not everyone knows.
Yeah. So I mean, the easiest way to explain it is think of your parents aging, or your children trying to relocate. And so we've run into this scenario multiple times in this last couple years where, let's say, children are trying to move from a big city or a small city, and they're trying to move back to Denver, and they just can't afford to live here. So they sell their house there. Their buying power, from the small town or wherever they were at, didn't give them enough equity to actually buy a house here in Colorado. Parents could then pull equity out of their house, or they could sell their house and then combine and put together. There's a lot of brand new homes that have multi-generational models now, but there's also doing accessory dwellings. There's doing conversions in basements, doing some other things that really help combine the two families. And so that's one course of it. The other would be, as our parents, as they age, obviously helping take care of them. That's another whole side of it of, taking in, they would sell theirs, or they would lease out their house, pull equity out of it, however, and then they would combine it with yours. And then you'd buy a property that you could both live in. And then you'd have your own living space, right? You could literally have like a duplex, triplex, or upstairs, downstairs, or an accessory dwelling, like a carriage house type situation in the back. And Denver has done an amazing job, and they're kind of leading that way in Colorado of just taking they want affordable housing, they want more multi-generational homes. They've taken kind of the like all the roadblocks out of the way. And so you're seeing other counties and other cities really just kind of follow suit. So it's amazing to watch that.
That's awesome.
And so we have a lender coming in too, and he specializes in really trying to, Christian from Megastar, of how do you combine those assets? How do you qualify? Let's say the parents are retired, or the children moving from one part of the country to another don't have jobs. How do we combine the assets and get people qualified for the home? So we're gonna have a lot of other pieces that kind of go hand in hand. It's cool. Yeah, I'm excited.
Heck yeah. No, it's going to be good. So make sure that if you have questions about that, you give us a call. If you know anybody that's had maybe mentioned something along the lines of, I want to put an Airbnb in my house, or I need to have my mom come live with me, or I need to hire a nanny and I need her here full time. I mean, there's so many different scenarios that people are working with and living with in their lives. If you know anybody that's in that scenario, give them our number, man. We can help. We can definitely at least get them introduced to the education that we're going to be providing, and then plug them into the right people in networks wherever that is. Even if it's not here in Colorado, we can help you in Florida get plugged into somebody there, or wherever it is that you're looking. So keep that in mind.
Colorado Native is a great resource, for anyone out there. I mean, we want to provide education. We want to provide, all the answers to those kind of questions that you may have. We want to provide referral partners in different states, whatever you need. If there's something that we're not touching on that you'd like from us, please, by all means, let us know. We would love to be that asset for you and help you out.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, especially with all this stuff coming up. I mean, there are so many moving parts to combining houses and all the, it's like, where do I start? Right. We listed, I was saying the one in Littleton, the property on Marshall, which is under contract. And that house had the accessory dwelling, they converted the garage into an accessory dwelling, and it had its own living space, its own bathroom, everything else. And so its own separate entrance, so that you could rent that out, or you could have people come stay, like family members, or you could have, like your parents or your children move in and have a place to live. And I had Facebook messages, I had texts, I had phone calls of so many people like, how do I make this work? How do I, like, I've got a house to sell, and what do I need to do? And that's really where that came out of, was how do we combine that with the information?
That's exciting.
Yeah.
It's always a good thing when we get to provide education to people and show them, like, this is how we can leverage this in your life, and really come from contribution and be able to help. So that's awesome.
Well, and we've really we've done this so many times that we've got the experts now, and we really have kind of the all the planets are aligning, and we're going to have a great presentation for you, and it's going to be an excellent workshop. I highly recommend trying to make it if you can. If you can't, then we're gonna do our best to get that out live to you on this platform. So
heck yeah.
I think it's gonna be great, and I can't wait for this series of courses. It's gonna be great.
Yeah, the Airbnb one that Sarah's doing, Sarah is really going to cover some of the nuts and bolts too. Like, people don't really think about, hey, what do I do if I have downtime? Like, there might be times in the year that, that you don't have active Airbnb people coming in. And how do I work around that? How do I maneuver? And, she does talk about that. That's something that she's, traveling nurses, doing it for people that are staying in town, for family members, that are in hospitals, things like that. So there's some positioning in that she's really going to cover that you don't get without having that experience and that expertise. So she's got all that. So that's going to be cool. Yeah.
Super exciting.
Don't want to miss it.
Nope, don't miss it. I'll put the link to RSVP in the comments. Stay tuned and on the lookout for the multi-generational workshop that we're going to be doing in March. And let's talk about the Super Bowl. Go to the Super Bowl. Yes.
Talk about the Super Bowl.
So remember last year when you told me that the Super Bowl players don't ever announce that they're going to Disneyland after they win? You're like, what's the first thing they say after they win? What do? I'm going to Disneyland. So
I'm going to Disneyland.
I found this for you, Chris. This says we're going to see you at Disneyland on Monday, February 13th.
So cool.
Love it.
Who's going to Disneyland? Yeah. Is it the Eagles or Kansas City? I'm thinking I'm going the Birds.
Yeah.
Birds are going.
You guys are picking Philly.
Yeah, I have to.
My brother's a KC fan, and I don't know if a couple people remember the last time they were there and they won. Him and I had a bet that if they won, I got to give him a mohawk. So I'm hoping that this year they win again, so I can get over there and give him a mohawk.
Mike's gonna
and we'll live stream that.
Mike.
Yeah, we're gonna live stream that.
Okay,
yeah, so that'll be sweet.
That'll be fun. Let's talk about Stephanie and Peter's cool house, or not house, that they sold, the commercial property. What did you do?
You have to do that. That's what you have
did
to
it
do.
come back on? Okay. Yeah. So Stephanie and Peter are real estate brokers that work for us and with us. They sold this really cool building on, was it Monday or Tuesday? Monday. I think it was Monday. It was on the 6th. And it was an old bank. I don't know. What are they going to do? What are they going to do with it? Do you know? The buyers are going to buy.
Yeah. So
it has vaults in there. It has an active jail, like a couple of jail cells.
Yeah.
This is a jail.
It's got a commercial space down below, and then residential up top.
Oh, cool.
So they're gonna continue renting out the top, and then they're gonna have it. They're gonna use that as space for like art and other things like that. So it's a cool building.
What are these
I want to
save
save now.
about?
Yeah, what are they mad about?
I know,
I see that they're outside the bank.
They're really mad.
Yeah,
but they're not messing around.
Yeah, that's funny. What's funny is Peter went and got, he loves the historic side of all this, and he got all these historical photos of the building
cool.
back when it was like on the day that it broke ground and all that stuff, and the first day that it opened its bank. So.
Fun. What is it? What does that say? Go back to the charcuterie.
Oh, you want to see that?
Oh,
one?
You turned it off.
Oh, you want to see that?
It was just a mistake, but I'll go back.
Yeah, well, congratulations to Peter and Stephanie and the buyers on that. That was wonderful. So nice job on
super cool
on that property. And that's one of the things that I love about real estate the most, is that every client, every property, every transaction is just a little bit different, and we get to help people move towards whatever it is they want in respect to that, to build wealth.
Check out this lady's boots too. And leather pants.
Yeah, she's not messing around.
She's not messing around.
She's rock star status.
Yeah. She's business.
She's all business.
Respect.
Right. Nice job.
You go, girl.
Nice job, leather pants lady in cool boots.
Yep.
Charcuterie, because a generation raised on Lunchables is trying to be cool. Is that a jab, Brian? That's a jab. Really... I feel like you're jabbing us who like the charcuterie here just a little bit. And he popped out. Yep. I love my
nobody got no time for that.
I like my charcuterie, and I do think it is an adult. Ice Cube. He's going to the Springs. Did you know that?
What?
He's going to the Springs.
Who's going to the Springs?
Ice Cube.
Oh, is he? That'd be sweet.
Yeah, I think so. This was
look at this.
this was a review that I got from
Oh yeah, Jamie.
Jamie Seller on Zeno. She said that I am so fortunate to have had the opportunity to work with Jamie, and I highly recommend her for anyone who's needing someone responsive, caring, and knowledgeable. Jamie, if you're reading this, there's no words to say but thank you from the bottom of my heart. You made this difficult transition and process bearable for me. What a sweet thing to say to someone.
Yeah,
That's awesome.
Susie's awesome too. So that's great.
Like, you can just tell by reading that she just heartfelt and she meant every word. So super nice job on that review, Jamie. Always helpful.
Yeah.
And what is this guitar? Is that Chris's new guitar?
This is gonna be.
I do kind of love.
I was like.
What?
I mean, like, come on. So these are all Star Wars
fighter
guitars.
bass. That's crazy.
Oh yeah. So
Is this like the
I was
newest
like,
band?
these are.
And that couch is way dirty, dude. Whoever's house that is.
Hey, they spend a lot of time on the couch. Don't judge.
Yeah,
I'm
come on.
judging.
Yeah.
I'm judging.
I don't care.
Like
If they
he's
made
got a
these
sweet
guitars-
guitar. Like
Yeah.
How can you even play
he's
that
jamming out on
guitar?
that.
Are you wrapping your arms around the
Oh,
wings?
I would play it. Are you kidding me?
Is it the bass
Yeah,
that I'm
I
looking
think
at?
Hey, they are asking me to play bass at church, so maybe I come in
And play that?
Oh yeah, bring that one in. Yeah,
should.
bring it in. That'd be
Is it for sale? Was that on Marketplace? Where was that even at?
Yeah, right.
That was not on Marketplace. That was coming for May the 4th coming up. So all the
May
fun
the
stuff.
4th.
They got lightsabers
Yeah.
in there.
Yep.
Little
Oh,
tiny
yeah.
drum kit, little
Yeah.
cocktail kit over there.
Yeah, it's gonna be cool.
Yep.
A
Nice.
really neat lamp. That lamp is cool. And some sweet posters.
I think they're
Yeah.
really into Star Wars. These people.
Do you think?
I don't.
Was this at a showing? Was this? Did you walk into this house and just?
No, actually, I just saw it. This was on Instagram, and I was like, "Oh, this is so cool! I gotta send
I
this
gotta
to Chris."
save
Because,
it. And you see the lightsaber
I know-
along the picture on the wall.
Yeah, there's
a long
two
time
in the corner
ago.
too, like some better ones. That's like a
Yeah,
Oh, they have lightsabers
Yeah.
everywhere in there. Nice
Yeah.
job, Star Wars fan.
I think they're all in. They're all in.
They are
so,
all
yeah.
in.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. There was one more that I wanted to.
super fresh. Did I miss it?
Nope, the
do
one
you
that-
see it?
Nope, this one.
Oh, this
right
one.
there.
I'm sorry.
Yep. We do this not because it's easy. But because we thought it.
But because we thought it would be easy. Yeah,
You know,
that's.
I think this is one of those.
I think that's
ones that
sometimes how.
you know,
It's
meh.
interesting.
It's kind of meh.
You think so?
I think
Yeah.
there's a lot of real estate agents that get into our business that think, oh, it's gonna be easy,
It's not
and
easy.
then they realize it's not easy.
It's not easy.
And someone lied to me. That this is actually called work. We have to do work.
yeah, it is work. It's
So-
nonstop. It is nonstop work, all the time working.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
All the
it's
time.
awesome.
You're always on.
always, but we
Yeah.
also
But we love it.
we also enjoy it. So,
That's right.
what's this big thing behind us here, Chris? What is that big glowing wall of black? What is this?
Oh, this?
Yeah, that you put behind us. That I had a
Well,
little bit of a fit about.
That's my sonic diffuser. What's not represented here, and also, yeah. Anyway,
Sonic diffuser. What is a sonic diffuser?
I know I had a lot of questions about that. They're like, a diffuser, does it
Yeah.
burn essential oils?
Is it got patchouli?
Yeah. It does. smell good
The actual
somehow. I
string
don't
that
know.
string was pretty funny to read. Was
Yeah.
do you put oils on it? Does it help you like calm down and
What is it for?
a-
Well, and
I want to
Yeah,
know.
tell us,
let's
tell
give it
us.
up. Let's give it up for Grandma Judy. Grandma Judy was Team Shannon the whole time.
nobody
Everybody
else.
else was
Nobody
like,
else.
"Oh, it looks sweet.
It looks
It's
so cool."
awesome." All my friends that have music
He
studios.
kept on going to Home Depot that week, and it was driving me crazy because he was buying all these LED lights, and then he had to buy trim, and then he had to buy like the wood stuff
labor
to
of love.
seal it. And I didn't understand
a
what
labor
he
of
was
love.
doing on my wall in the studio and for what purpose. He said it was for Real Talk Real Estate, and it's a diffuser.
It's not really for Real Talk Real Estate.
It's
It's
for-
for the studio.
it's for the
It's
studio.
a studio upgrade.
Yeah.
And what it really does, I mean, and this is probably the part that that I can't really illustrate. If I took a guitar out and I just went and strummed a beautiful G chord over there, it would just sound incredible. Like the way it diffuses sound, and whereas reflection is bad, like that wall blank when the sound from the speakers hits it, That's why it's on this back wall. Actually, it's meant to be on the wall. Reverse my monitors because I have speakers on this side that you can't see. And so it's supposed to take those waves and allow them to bounce instead of harsh reflections. So a flat surface would provide harsh reflections, and this, as you can see, has all those different angles. And I'm serious. After I'm done with this, in fact, I'd like to do it on camera so Shannon could see it.
Please
but
do.
If I strum a G chord over there, it just sounds so rich. Like you can actually like hear what it's doing. But other than that, you probably, I mean, you can hear it in the room. I can hear it in the room, obviously, but it's really for it to sound good. It doesn't provide any soundproofing, which I'm not really worried about. But it's more for like the reflection of sound waves.
Thank you, Grandma Judy, for having my back and wondering what that was. Because
that was it. That was it.
Yeah,
No one else did.
Darrell was like, "It's cool." All your homies were like, "That's sweet. Come build me one."
Yeah. I know. I did get some offers.
Yeah,
to build
I
one.
was like, "Great. Get him out of here. Go build something. Do it."
Well, I have another plan for my my ceiling.
You're gonna do it on the ceiling too?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Not with the lights.
It's gonna be fun.
Just the tiles. The lights would look.
Is it on the?
There, though.
I think we need an.
Is that on the?
I think we need an ADU in my basement, Brian, for Chris's like own little living space.
You guys have the backyard. You could do a total.
I know. I just need to dig it out. I need to dig out the a walkout so you can come in and out.
Yeah.
We wouldn't even have to, like, when we actually did go through the process to find out whether or not we could, because it's not, we're zoned R
5,000, 6,000, something like that.
I don't know. Not R2. What you need in this, in our county is R2 in order to have that. And, just a couple blocks away, it is R2, but for whatever reason, it's R 6,000 here. And so we could have went through a process and, applied and tried to get a permit to build an ADU. The only reason that we would have to do that, though, is because it was going to be detached. So it was actually, the plan was to be detached. However, if we were going to do it and we didn't want to worry about those restrictions, we could just attach it.
Yep.
Boom.
ADU.
And if we do that, I like your idea of digging out the basement too, and then making a walkout. I mean, it's really like a great idea, and getting that much additional space.
Let's do it.
So
I like it.
I'm all about it. I mean, you don't have to convince me. Like,
yeah. God.
Get the shovels. Let's go.
What are you waiting
for?
We'll
do a workshop on how we did it.
All right.
Go get a workshop. Do it.
Yeah.
Yep. All right. Show us their G chord and let's wrap it. Go get your G.
I'm not going to do that.
Yeah, let's do it.
Oh, God.
You don't really care. You really don't care.
That everybody wants to know. Yeah, you have your guitar right there.
You have to do it afterwards. Like, you could do like a quick video after, and we'll put it in the comments.
All the pressure. And you're just gonna like.
I want you to.
We're on the we're
on
right
the
now
edge here. Everybody's on the edge.
Right here, on the edge of my seat.
Well, you'll have to check back in. How about that? You'll have tune in to find out what Shannon thinks of me strumming a G chord over there.
It's wonderful.
It'll be like strike a chord with Shannon.
It might. And the internet also today said that
will she tear it down?
The internet also today tried to kill Willie Nelson. Not cool internet. Willie Nelson's still alive. No. Yeah, they tried to say that he was dead.
This is not the first time that they've done that either. So it's some baloney.
So Chris was like yelling from down the hall this morning. He's like, "Did Willie Nelson die?" I'm like, "No. His birthday's in April. He turns 90." And then we both had to go down the Google rabbit hole of why the internet was trying to kill Willie Nelson today.
Why are you trying to kill Willie?
Yeah, he's not dead.
Free Britney.
Let him be.
And let Willie be.
Yeah, let Willie be.
Jeez.
And Martha Stewart got a Snoop Dogg tattoo today. You're welcome, people. Can you believe
That's a tidbit.
That's
right
a
there.
tidbit. Yes.
Too much. I think we're going to end with that.
Martha Stewart getting a Snoop Dogg tattoo.
Yep.
Let's go. Bye. Have a good weekend. Go Birds.
Bye, y'all.
Go anybody but Casey.
Okay, there you go.